Why would the keepers of the sacred scriptures be unwilling to say her name? It brings me back to the question I asked last week. Who writes this stuff? Or better yet, who translates this stuff? Who makes the decisions about who is and who is not named? Why aren't they saying her name? And isn't it interesting that the practice of not saying names has such a lengthy history? And isn't it a sad practice of erasing? You know what I learned this week? I learned that there are actually two different faith traditions which share a robust practice of going through the scriptures, of looking at all the stories in the Bible and naming those who have not been given the dignity of having a name. One of these faith traditions is ancient and the other is more recent. Do you have any ideas of their names? Do you know the names of the faith traditions who go out of their way to make sure those who are unnamed are named? The ancient tradition is Judaism. The rabbis, the Jewish teachers, engage in midrash. Midrash is a practice of looking at the Bible stories and filling in the blanks and naming the ones who have not been named. The more recent tradition is the womanist tradition. Womanist theology is a Christian movement which centers on the experiences and perspectives of Black women. Now, isn't this an interesting intersection? Jewish rabbis and Black women are the ones who take the time to name those who seemingly have no name. What an interesting intersection. And sadly, sometimes it's a dangerous intersection. Because sometimes it takes ferocious courage to say their names.